Owner. How are you? Did you have a couple good days off from our feed? How was it? What'd you do? What'd you do this weekend? We got Labor Day weekend. We saw you through the weekend, but Sunday, Monday we took off, yeah? So how was it? What'd you do? Tell me about it. Oh my goodness, I gotta get ready for this stuff. All right, oh, okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Okay, hold on a second, let me get some stuff. Oh my goodness, I've been wanting to talk with you guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you guys ready? You guys ready to laugh a little bit? I don't know if tonight's gonna be funny or not yet. I'm not really sure, but I hope it is. That's better. Is that easier on the eyes? Yeah, that's a little easier on the eyes. Yeah, it is. Okay. That glare. Hi, Joey. I was about to call you anyway, JD. There it is. I was like gonna say hi, TC Bear actually, and then there she is. Hey, what'd you guys do this weekend? What'd you do yesterday and today? Did you do anything really interesting that you need to tell me about? Hit that like button as you get settled in. It's underneath those 3 dots. I sure appreciate that. Miracle, you are gonna have to. I can't help you right now, Miracle. I can't help you right now. No, I can't help you with your tail wagging. Yes, your tail wagging. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute, Miracle. Who has a cute dog that they want to share? All right. Anybody want to laugh a little bit? Anybody want a shirt? Ask your daddy what size he needs, okay? Take a screenshot of this and ask your daddy or your husband what size he needs, okay? That's definitely going to make someone laugh. Go ahead and text your favorite person. Say, honey, I was going to get you this gift. I wasn't sure what size you needed. So just go ahead and do that for me. I really want to see what they say, okay? I want to see what they say. All right, I'm pulling y'all up right here, but I got to get some other stuff loaded up. It's not ready to go. How are you? I'm curious what you did today, what you did yesterday. Come on, let me know. I'm curious. Super curious. Let me see if I can pull this up here. If this is it. Yeah. So it's easy enough. Okay, great. This is how you become a member. Those of you guys who are members, I appreciate you. Thanks for being members. This is how you become a member. I'm putting it in the live stream right now. So if I have a routine, so do they. Miss Saki's getting comfortable. Must be exhausting to get comfortable, huh? Well, did you know I was talking to you? Move that stuff over. Move it over, yeah. Get yourself comfortable. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking. Hi, Miracle. What are you doing? We're watching Saki get comfortable. Yeah, it's my favorite thing. It's one of my favorite things. That's taking an awful long time. That towel is just not wanting to cooperate. Okay. You're like, are you comfortable? All right, she's finally comfortable. Okay, I love watching her get comfortable. That's happened a couple times now, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, let's do this first. Let me do this. Okay, let's do that. Yep, there we go. We handle that one right there. I did a little moderating. We did some moderation. Joey, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Let's get our stars going here. TC Bear, Grandma Cheryl. What did y'all do this weekend? What happened? Did you miss us? I can say I definitely missed us. I was feeling, yesterday I was like, man, but I needed the day out. I've been doing a lot of paperwork. I needed to catch up. I didn't want to stop. I went at it all day yesterday. Rested. Oh, Joey rested. Nice. Denise St. Germain. Oh, you're messaging today. That looks great. You know, maybe if you're still a member, and do you have to scoot your hiney right here in front of me? Denise said the other day you were still a member. A member is different than someone who just touches subscribe. If you're paying for a membership, maybe you're paying on a different YouTube channel. Not mine. What I mean is yours. Maybe it's under your husband's login. I'm not sure. Check into it because I thought you said you were still a member, but your name is not green. So this name is not a member. But thank you for being a member if you are in a different channel. I mean, different user ID. Zach says, when the world gives you negative energy, give it back by telling them what they're doing. I do that. Do you do that, Zach? I do that a lot, actually. You want them to know so they can maybe fix it. I ate too much. Christine, don't eat too much. The Japanese say, leave room for water. I've got a bunch of stars out here going. Leave room for water. Leave room for 1 full 8-ounce cup of water when you eat, is what the Japanese say when you're eating. Oh, anybody else viewing top chat versus live chat? The downward arrow looks like a V above. It says live chat or top chat. Who's viewing top chat only? Click it and choose live. That's all of them. All right, going through here, just checking. It looks like, okay, we got to do this right here. Oh, wait, whoops. I would do that. Okay. Oh, I still see it. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Hold on 1 second. Moderating. Bubba Man, good to see you. I got your letter, but I have to print pictures, so I can't read it tonight. You're the only one I'm going to do that for, by the way. If you guys want to write a letter to me, send it to the mailing address in the description of the video. And send some pictures in color so I can add you all to our Favorites People's notebook. Bob and Lola says, hope everyone is having a blessed day. So how about you? You as well. Bob and Lola. Good afternoon, Pookie. Good to see you. We're going to be on a time limit tonight because tonight, guess what's happening? Bachelorette's season finale. And you know I got to see what... Every time they tell us, this is something that's never happened before. I got to see that while I'm editing. No husband, I am a member, will do. So your account, Denise St. Germain, the one right here, is not green. Therefore, this is not the membership that you have. So I'm not really sure what you mean, but definitely look into it. And it could be like wherever you bought the membership could be a different login. I'm not sure how to explain it. You'll have to Google some questions. Rem the Normal. A long, long time ago, I met this one person named Broken Bones Bill. I'm not kidding. That was his actual name. He told me a tale of inquisitive moose named Ezekiel. Rem, very cool story. Thanks for sharing. All right, but I'm going to keep going here. Oh my, I drink too much water all day. I lost 110 pounds. Oh my, I drink too much water all day. You lost 110 pounds. But today you overate. So good for losing weight, but I was just responding to your overeating. Let's see. Okay, Robin says, oh, my dog Jetter has congestive heart disease. It's been about 2 years. He's 11 years old. He is my whole world. Why would you do? What would you do? Maybe. Okay. I had 2 dogs with heart failure. They can live a long time after, but they might have to be on certain medicines to stay alive. Mine sure were. And you just have to do your best to be there for them. Hey, Spirit Angel, good to see you. Star City right here. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend. Venkatesh, we are in Texas, USA. Rachel, good to see you. Okay. All right, let's do some of these. Wow, am I already caught up? I'm caught up. And there it still is right now, about the same amount of folks, but not a lot of likes, not a lot of like buttons have been hit yet. So definitely, if you're here, there's more than 9 of you that I've read out your comments. More than 9 of you have hit that like button. And then I wanted to kind of see what you guys were, this is how you join to be a member. Those of you guys who are members, thank you so much. MP, good to see you. MP, are you getting as much rain as we're getting over here in Texas? The rain is going all over the place. It rained literally all day today, which was really cool. My dogs looked at me like they were in anguish, but it was really cool for me. And that rain, let me think. It's not going your direction. I don't think you're going to get it at all then. It's going left, west. When I went outside today in Texas, which is August, oh my goodness, did you guys look? It's the 3rd of September already. When I went outside today, I thought winter is here. If that doesn't tell you anything for the up and coming situations, I don't know what is. Do you hear how quiet it is? So peaceful. Pastel. Miracle. Pastel. So quiet and so peaceful. Faith was like, oh, where are you going? I was just comfortable. I came back. Go ahead, Faith. Look out. I got to tell you guys about something I got for Faith. It's helping her gain weight. Look, you can hardly see her spinal cord. Do you see? Look, doesn't she look less bony? I got to share with you something. Maybe that's what my special will be tonight. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on, I have an idea. Let me pull this up. Okay. So yeah, I did about an hour worth of research on things to give my dog to do weight gain. And because I was struggling with, like, some days she wouldn't eat exactly what I was preparing. And I was like, what can I get you to eat, right? So I found something, and I'm going to click this and share the link now in case you want to get your own. But I have one extra bottle if you want it. And it doesn't matter, because if I sell a lot of it, then I'll just order more and send it to you. Otherwise, you can get the link here to this item. And this is something I would probably write down in my book of knowledge in case you run into this as a pet owner. And I may do a video about it later, but this is the link to the item. Your phone is going all kinds of crazy. Can you define crazy? So maybe we can help you out. Maybe it's too full. It's time to download some of your pictures off of it. I'm scanning. Give me a second. I'm scanning. So I hope you saw my message. Much love to you and yours. You as well. Honey, winter ain't here in Vegas. It will be. Pookie, you better have, it gets so cold in Vegas. It's colder than Texas. And Texas has gotten down to very low degrees, 13 degrees, 3 degrees, 0 degrees. So Vegas has been colder than Texas. So please be sure you have winter clothing. Get it now before it goes, before you're desperate. Robin says, I love you. I love you and yours. Oh, wait. I love you. You're the best. I have been watching you for years since the days with David. Are still you still grooming small dogs? Yes. You are the best. Jeter was named from NYY baseball. Okay. I want to say Jeter, was that the same person who said Jeter has yes, 11 years old. He is my whole world. Well, my two boys, you know, one was 12 when he passed, 13, and then one was 15 with congestive heart failure. So turn off your doorbell. Don't make loud noises. Don't pull into the garage anymore until you like come in and see your dog. And don't, when you walk into the house, if the dog is jumping and hyper, ignore. It's hard to do, but don't continue the heart going crazy because they missed you all day. Don't continue it by going straight to your dog, and then like walk into the house, ignore your pet. That way your dog can settle down before you say hello. There's things that I had to change to make sure my dog could live longer. No more blow drying, no blow drying at all. Anything that makes your dog's heart beat fast, stop it. Stop making your dog's heart beat fast. And whatever that means for you. Don't let your dog's heart beat fast, because that triggers other things when they're already in heart failure. If you're prone to a heart attack, you don't want your heart going a mile a minute, because then it could do damage or death. Rachel got the stomach flu yesterday. Oh, what did you eat? I missed y'all too. Did y'all miss me? Thank you, Robin, for your words. So wait, are you all in New York, or you just named your dog after New York baseball? Okay, I'm all caught up. Here, almost 4:49 a.m. I thought you from here. Oh, where is here? It's early in the morning, so if it's right now, it's 6:26 p.m. my time, so I'm thinking you're on the other side, halfway across the world. Of course we missed you, Spirit Angel said. Did you? Or are you just saying that? I don't mean it like that, but if you missed the lives, let me know, because then that helps me understand what you're going through and how you're going through it. Because I think I'm going to take Sundays and Mondays off. 2 days off, just like everyone has a weekend. I may do Sunday and Mondays off. We will see. We missed you. You did. What'd you miss? Did you at 6? You know, there was a day that I did do that. Both days, actually. I was like, it's time to go live. And I was like, no, it's my only day off. And then I went ahead and stretched it into the holiday. Like, why not? And I felt like I missed you guys a lot yesterday, Monday. But I pushed through. I have to do my taxes, and I want to get them done. But I have to do other paperwork that goes along with that, which takes a lot of data accumulation. And I mean, I was at the computer all day till all morning, you know, all night, the night before. Yeah. I like to work through the night, but then it ruins my morning, because I still have to get up super early and feed the dogs. And then I try to get more rest, but I really need to get some of this stuff caught up. And continue doing orders and stuff. So be sure you check it out. Put in an order at myfavoritegroomer.com. That really helps me stay in business. And then let's just go into a prayer session. It doesn't sound like I saw a lot of people say anything about needing a prayer, but I'll just say, let me see. Yeah. Thank you for moderating. Before we go into the prayer, we usually do a special. So let me do this special. Let me show you this product. This has been helping Faith gain weight. I only do like that much in a syringe. I only do that much in a syringe twice a day. And at some point when I feel like she's kind of leveled off, I will kind of cinch it back to a little bit every day until I finish the bottle, because otherwise it's trash. And then I also have Saki looking a little thin, and I'm not giving her a lot, but then Pastel, you can even give it to other dogs. However, this is I can't believe it's done. It's only been 5 days and Faith is filled out really well in such a short time. I'm really impressed. I don't think it's a long-term thing for me, but there could be somebody out there that needs it for a long term. Some of the reviews that I read about this product that I just posted here, some of the reviews I read about this product was like a dog that had surgery and was in the hospital for 2 weeks, came home pretty lethargic, and the owner was scared to lose the dog after all that surgery and stuff like that. So they explained they needed something to help them because the dog also was picky about what it was eating. So that's why, you know, what would you do? How do you do it? And what could you use? There's a bunch of stuff on there out there to buy. And this is what I found was something that, wow, I can't believe it's really helping my faith. Like I was like, anything will help because it's high in calories. And I was like, let me just make my own. But what the problem is like you make your own, and I make my own a lot of stuff. And sometimes you just have to go, let me just get it, you know, let me just not make my own, because making your own means it takes time to make your own stuff. So this is a high calories fluid, and I opted for that rather than a powder. So there's a bunch of powder products out there, and I had given my dog some powder product and cubes of stuff before, and they reacted really horribly. Now it might be a totally different thing, like supplements, but I'll just say this is pretty cool to have, or at least know to have this on hand, or like you can click on it, save it in your Amazon as add to lists, like your shopping list, in case you ever do need it. Because I'm not saying you even need it. You don't have a dog that needs to gain weight right now. But if you ever did, this would be the one to save, because there's like 20 out there, and they're all different reviews, all different kind of, and I'm telling you, it worked. It's working. And she didn't, after getting it, she hasn't vomited or had diarrhea or anything like that. So that's really awesome. Really cool. Okay, hold on. What's going on? Oh gosh, MP's mom has COVID? No way. MP's mom has COVID. Where's Megan? Honeybee? Megan, sorry, MP, if you want to say like why your worry would be because your mom, and your mom is in what age bracket. And that's why I think when our parents get older, if they get sick, sometimes they don't recover. And sometimes they recover and then they get pneumonia, or they get this other thing, or they get fluid in their lungs, or they get all these things because they got sick, you know? So I think when our parents get older, that's why we're like worried. We get real worried. Yeah, remember I got it, you know? And it kept me under the weather for a minute this last time, and I still think I have a residual feelings like not tasting everything 100%, randomly feeling either too hot or too cold, just feeling just off. And how about this? Fatigue. I still feel fatigue. I think that might be part of it. Some of it, I kind of tell myself maybe I'm just down. But I think maybe it's just an offset of some fatigue from having COVID. Like a weird fatigue, you know, like how hyper I am. So for me to have fatigue, a long onset fatigue, it's kind of like, what are you chewing? Huh? What are you chewing? Is it your Kong? Stop licking yourself. Are these the conversations that go on when you're not around? Of course they are. Why? Stop licking yourself. Why is it when I go live on YouTube, this is a perfect opportunity for y'all to start cleaning all your private parts? Huh? Stop licking your lips. This is disgusting. Take it to the bathroom. My life is a walking comedy show. Don't look at me like that. Stop licking your lips. What did I do wrong? I'm not licking my private parts in here. She's like, Angel. Oh my gosh. Megan. All right. Get Megan down right here. Write Megan down. Stop licking your Stop licking your private parts. Angel. That's enough licking your private parts. Are you done? This is ridiculous, girl. Stop licking your private. Do you need help back there? I will get down and dirty and look around for you. Don't come and kiss me now. Don't kiss me. No, don't stop licking your lips. Huh? Such a good dog. Do you guys play with your dogs like that too? Stop itching! Why are you guys itching, man? I'm trying to get... Stop itching over there! What's going to happen when winter gets here? Y'all going to be itching all day like this? This is ridiculous. Don't come over here. Don't be itchy over here. Stop itching yourselves. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'd be itching myself too. Remember, I'd be like this and this and this. Well, no wonder I'd be putting that wig on, but like, I gotta write that down as a skit. Gosh, itching themselves like a... Look how many skits I have. Look how thick this is. Doesn't it make you think of fleas though? At least in my job. If someone's itching themselves too much, it's dryness in the environment, dryness in their food, or even fleas. Well, they're making me itchy now. Okay, I'm catching up here. I'm catching up. Megan, thank you for your donation. Yahoo! Woo! That's a lot. $9.99. You sure about that, girl? Woo, woo. If you can do it, so can anyone else. $1, so no one has to do more than $1. $9.99. Thank you so much, Megan. I appreciate you. Yahoo! Doing this. Get these. Yahoo! Cute baby Bill. Cute baby Bill. Where's TDC? Today was first day back to school, right? Rachel, thanks for your donation. Woo woo! If they can do it, so can you. Just donate $1 to show your support to the channel. Awesome blossom. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, hold on here. Oh, cute was laughing. I think my screen maybe froze. Rachel, sounds like you're having a bunch of technical difficulties. Be sure you delete your delete box in your photo albums. Close everything up. Reload your YouTube. Close everything off. And then also turn off your phone and then turn it back on. Thank you so much. Yahoo! Your dog does that too, cute. Oh, let's see what you guys are. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Look at some of these. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me do some. Let me do some stuff here we need to do. Gotta handle some business, you know what I'm saying? Let me handle some business. Before I... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, all right, we're going to go into our special of the day. Does anybody have a need of a special item? Does anybody have any kind of special... What are you in need of? What kind of specials should I give you? Oh, why don't we do the Dog Up Plus? So the Dog Up Plus is made in Indiana, and it is made in the USA, obviously. It is one of my best inventions in the sense of it is the polyurethane dipped in coating so that it doesn't absorb any problems like bacterias, but you can get it wet or use it dry to put under small dogs. And it can fit a few different ways. You can tumble it over, but let me get the product and we'll do a special on it. The special will be just tonight only, and it will also be including shipping. All right, so tonight, the Dog Up Plus product, look how large it is. It's right here, sitting on my chest, so you guys can kind of get an idea. It's as big as my head, probably. You can flip it around. Every groove in here is on purpose. So this is a different measurement than this, and 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 then this is a different measurement than this. Isn't that cool? So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at all those positions that it will help hold up a dog. And you'll find on Shih Tzus, instead of using 2 minis, if they're too small, you'll put this underneath the back leg, and one leg might be a little hiked but supportive, and then you'll be able to do the high knee, sanitary, brush the tail, have the dog standing up, especially Shih Tzus for some reason. Check it out, dogupstand.com, made in the USA. The special for this tonight is going to be $80. It's $99.99 on the website. This is a one-time right now, which is the 3rd of September 2024. Pick it up. It includes shipping and handling, so $80 donation. That's how you do it. $80 donation donated at myfavoritegroomer.com/donate. myfavoritegroomer.com/donate. If there's a note section, please put that you want the plus. Make sure your address is correct and you put a phone number. That way I can call you if I have problems, and that your email is proper, okay? That's tonight's special, and this is a really good deal because they go for $99.99 on dogupstand.com. The fair is officially done for this year. In Minnesota, it's done. I'm so sad. Good luck to all kids who are going back to school. Let me just say this. Megan, the fair, was it there? Our fair stays out here for 1, 2, or 3 months. Your fair is done in a few days, or, huh? Let me know what happened with that. I have done just about all of that. The only thing I haven't done is put my tongue in my left cheek while I'm doing it. I'll try that next. You're funny, Rachel. Well, maybe it's time for your new phone. And I hope they don't do what happened to John. John got a new phone and they lost everything. Lost everything. Oh, the Minnesota State Fair is only there for 12 days. That's crazy. Here in Texas, we're spoiled then. DFW, Dallas is where the fair is at. And it's there for like, let's look it up. I could be wrong. "24 consecutive days. September 27th through October 20th. So why do I feel like it lasts for months? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into our prayer. If there's something you'd like to pray about, please pray about it now. As we do this as a group, I just feel like there's more weight in your prayer when we do it all together. You think the Iowa Fair is only, hold on, I can't see the ending of that sentence. Only for 2 weeks. Ohio State Fair is a couple of weeks. So maybe Dallas does it for 4 weeks because they entertain Fort Worth, because Fort Worth is like nearly an hour drive to Dallas, depending on what time of day. And there's not one in Fort Worth. Like, I can't go somewhere near me and I have to drive that maybe that's why they do it for 4 weeks. They just stay put and make everybody drive out to that location. Does that make sense? That's probably what they do. Well, today I talked to a really, really old, not old as in age, but a friend from my childhood. And you know, you never know when you have friends that were before your job today, you know that they were pure, you know, and not that you're not pure. It's just, it is different. But you knew them before anything ever happened. Your careers, your like any, you were just children. And it was such a, his name is Reed. His name is Reed. And Reed, if you're out there watching, I just want to just do a shout out. Like, it was so great to reconnect and talk to you. It was so great to see you and where you're at in life right now. And maybe if you're watching the live feeds and you start to watch more often, this is for Reed. You might find that this is a great place for you to like interact and maybe meet some people across the planet. But if there's someone in your past, someone that you've known before, someone that you remember that you cared about, it's, some people would say, disagree. Some people would disagree. You can keep in touch, but it takes two to tango. It takes two to dance tango. That's what that means. It takes two to dance this tango. It takes two to have a relationship. And it has to go and come. You can't just go and expect to come. And if it doesn't come, you just be patient, back off and do your thing. But it should go both ways. It should be a dance. It should be two-sided. It shouldn't be like what Haley said, her friends were not there for her. It should go both ways. And hear me out. Sometimes each person has their own needs in life and they may not do what you want them to do. You don't need them. That's a codependent or a needy person. You don't need them to go forward in your life. If you choose to be obsessed with something that makes you have to need someone else to do something for yourself, then you have those issues, not the relationship. What you bring to the plate in a relationship is give and take. So when you give and you give too much, or you take too much, sometimes there's space, at least for me. If there's space, to me, it's healthy space. It's things I need. I'm not a child. I don't need to be with my mom. I don't need to be with my mom all day. I don't need to be with my dad all day. I'm not a child anymore. I'm a grown woman. And grown people don't always need what you think they need. So I'll just say this. As a friend, someone I haven't talked to in many years, to connect with Reed and his family. It's like if you assumed he was single, if you assumed you can't. I didn't say he was. But him and his family are doing great. They're at crossroads maybe. We all go through these crossroads of not sure, are we where we're supposed to be? Are we doing what we need to do? But really being able to say a friendship comes with give and take, push and pull. And if you're in a healthy relationship, it should be just that, nice and easy. I didn't say it's nice and easy on a daily basis. I said it's just give and take, give and take, give and take. Now, let's just say I was a content creator. There's some content creators that are billionaires. What if I was a content creator that was a billionaire and I had masses to give? I would probably give without taking because I have masses to give. I'm not there. And maybe I have been. I've taken care of a lot of people mentally and physically and their needs. And now I'm in a place where I can't give. And yet I still do give. Yet I still do. So when you see a give and take, sometimes what I'm getting at is your friendships can look 1,000 different ways. And it doesn't mean it's right or wrong. And I think that as long as you can have a healthy mindset on the type of friendships that you want to have, and instead of delivering expectations, deliver peace. And if you deliver something that's not peaceful, then it's unappealing. So with Reed, remembering who he was in my life as a friend growing up and seeing where he's become. And it's funny because when all that time and space goes by, it's like nothing passed. Yeah, we got older. And his voice is the same. We talked a lot about like what we look like, not a lot. He said there was a time where he was high on life and very overweight. And now he's back to a normal. Like you cannot kill your body for a long time before your body starts to reject the kill. Eating too much sugars. Hello, Dede. Eating too much sugars, eating too much carbs. Eventually your body will tell you what you can and can't do, or you'll be in there getting a bunch of things happening to your body like surgeries, dialysis, all these things that medicines, pills, you'll be fueling in order to continue doing what you're doing to your body, you will fuel it with medicines or some kind. And I say, in all these little bits and pieces of a friendship to talk about. Why? Because I want to share this. It's on my heart to share now. I might forget it later, but it's like, have a great friendship, find a great friendship, kindle great friendships. And sometimes those friendships from afar ago. And I'm telling you, don't feel like you can't reach out to your past and have great friends come back alive. And maybe it takes time to come back alive because life had to happen first. And then when you go through life, you start to see what's more important, what's most important. Some things that we are doing in our 20s and 30s, we were doing so much of, working so hard, running ourselves ragged, doing this. I was helping so many people that I do not see as a client or a friend today. I ran myself ragged helping people I never knew. And maybe it helped them at that time. Maybe they forgot about me. Maybe they'll never forget what I did. But I can tell you, I probably won't do that in my 40s and 50s. I'm going to be choosy. I'm not going to be, people on the phone always try to talk my discounts down. You're out there, and I know you're probably watching this. Dede, why can't you do it cheaper? Why can't you do it for free? How much is it going to be? You know why? Because it's back-breaking work. And you might not be there at my funeral, so why would I discount my services so low that I can't afford to pay my electric bill or the gas to get to your house? You have to know your worth. And you can try to help people, but you can only let someone talk you down so much, including friends. If your friend isn't a positive person around you that makes you feel like you want to be around that person, then you don't have to show up. And it's not right or wrong. It's just what you're doing. And whatever age you're at, you might be dying hard for a friend that would never die hard for you. You're right now in your 20s and you're dying hard for a friend that's not going to be there when you hit 50. So why are you doing that? Why are you going to jail for a friend that will not be there for you when you're 50? So whatever I'm saying all this, maybe it helps you in your way. But Reed, it was so great to reconnect with you today. I hope you and your family do awesome things and you have so much still life to give this world. So continue giving it. All right. Let me get back. My best friends from high school are still close in our hearts. We keep in touch still, and we are 72. Christine, that's awesome. That's a great story. Let me see here. Christine. Oh, that's great. I've traveled so much with the military and growing up in the military. It's really hard to find friends now. And it's been hard to maintain friendships over the years because of constant moving or them not continuing. You have to remember that give and take. You can't be the only one writing letters. At some point, you will stop. At some point, you'll stop sending cards. At some point, you'll just not care about anything but your spouse and the life that you live. And I'll just say this, and that may bite you in the butt later, because when a spouse dies, whether it's this person or this person in that relationship, then you're alone. So some people that I've met over the years, my friends in the military, I've seen them go through relationships where it's a very controlling relationship. What are you doing? Who are you doing with? Why are you talking to them? Who are you texting? Is that a girl or a guy? I don't want you texting them. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. And they're so controlling. They isolate you out of who you could be. That, my friend, prevents growth. It prevents you from being and blossoming to who you can be all the time. And I say this with intent. I want you to understand, if you are in any kind of mom and daughter, dad and daughter, sister and sister, brother and brother, brother and sister and brother, dating now, husband, wife, friend, boyfriend, good friend, best friend, a silent friend, whatever. Any relationship can have a controlling party. And sometimes the relationship is a weak party with a controlling party. So the weak party will follow the controlling party. And in that, you might find you lost yourself. And I loved to be loved. I loved to love so much. that I would fall in love with being in love because I'm such a romantic at heart. And many relationships I would go through, I was always the one that was so romantic. And I started thinking in this last one with David, I was like, I'm wondering if I'm falling in love, just falling in love with love itself, because I'm the really romantic person and I wanted it so bad, right? So at some point, there is a shift within me that told myself, like, God loves me and I don't need to chase a love that might not even be there. And I don't need to settle for a love that looks like it's love but isn't exactly what I want. If you can't dance, no, you're not on my, no, there's these things that you should follow, rules that you set for yourself, boundaries and guidelines to who you want to be with. And sometimes we just sacrifice so that we could have companionship. And then sometimes those companionships are not healthy. They're really not healthy. And someone isn't telling you these things that is actually okay. As I sit here without a person as a companion in my life today, but I am not being run, controlled, yelled at, argued, hit, slapped. I'm not going through any more domestic abuse or violence. I am standing on my own 2 feet, completely independent, which I was before, but I wanted companionship. Well, sometimes you sacrifice companionship with abuse because you're used to that. You were born into that. You were doing it. You don't need to. And this message might be for someone I don't even know. If you're going through something, even if, like I said, all those people could be somebody who does that to you. But you have to recognize that you are weak and you need to grow strong. And you have to do that sometimes alone. You have to get strong alone. You have to build those building blocks in your mind and in your body all by yourself. Because if you are needy, if you're a needy person, if you're codependent, which means I'm not going to do it if you don't do it. I want to be here if you're here. I don't want to go if you're not going to go. But that means you'll go even if it's toxic or very abusive. You'll still go because you have companionship, but it's actually very unhealthy. But you're still going to go because you have someone to go with. Whatever that means. You have someone to live with. You have someone to live for. You have, even if it's not good, even if it's painful and the guy slaps you every night, you still want to be with that person. You still want to live that life because you have companionship. You actually don't know how to be alone. And how about this? I'm seeing another content creator actually go through relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship. And I'm like, hey, it's okay to stand alone. As I stand here in confidence now, I know what my mission is. I know what my missions are. And if you can't see your missions, that's why you feel lost. You're trying to find something that may never come to be healthy. And what if it's not even here in this lifetime anymore? It's okay, you will find something. But how about this? Can you be comfortable alone in your own skin without rushing to be a part of something that might not just be amazing 2 dogs, rushing into something that might be unhealthy? Unhealthy means they don't honor your mind. They don't lift you up. They don't let you blossom. They try to take away your wings. Some people are not meant to be caged. So if you try to cage someone like me, which has always happened, I would always date someone that wanted to keep me confined. Can you imagine that? Miss Dede being confined, unable to laugh, unable to fly, unable to just create whatever that creation looks like, unable to attend something because I was on lockdown because I had an argument. Can you imagine Miss Dede being contained? And it happened all of my life. Someone's always trying to tell me what to do, which is why I don't handle it well now. If you want to tell me what to do, you won't hear from me, because that's not what I want to be a part of anymore, ever. And I say that now because now it took me 50 years to see it. And I don't want someone else to have to go through that. You don't need 50 years to learn that all the people that tell you what to do, that try to make you feel below them, they put their thumb on you, like literally like push you down so they can be above you because you deliver so much love that you look weak, but you're not. Eventually, I would fly. Eventually, I would fly out of it. And sometimes my flight out of it would be that I am no longer living with the person, which was David. I would no longer live with somebody, but I would love you forever. I would just not live with you. I cannot live like this anymore. But let me go back. TNTV man from Kylie in Australia. Hi Hi from Kylie. Okay, I get it now. Kylie, good to see you. Welcome. TNTV man. Oh, maybe it's Kyle because it says man. Thanks for moderating. Hi, Bub Man. Yeah, we have known each other over 60 years. I still hang out with people I started in kindergarten with. We have a blast together. Lucky you, Miss Navy. I can't believe you still have friends like that. That's awesome. They have to build you up. People that you want to be around should be building you up, which is what I want to do with you all here. You are doing great, Dede. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. Which is why, Bubba, I will say, are you trying to tell me what to do? And even when I talked to you today, I said, I don't want to try to tell you what to do. You're a grown man. But here's some thought process in your air condition breaking. And if you want to grow your facial hair out until you can't see your lips, that's all you. But don't expect me to kiss you on the cheek. I won't do it. I'm not doing it. And why? Just give a hug anyway. Okay, well, let's go into our prayer now. Lord Jesus, we ask you to come into our life. If you're not there already, please show up for the friends and fans that we have. There's some new folks that have come through. There's some lurkers here not saying anything. There are people that I've been going live with on a nightly basis for almost 60 days now. God, thank you for giving me the strength to deliver even when I am at my weakest. Thank you for my friends and fans that have been there for me and through my YouTube channel, who have watched us lose friends and family here, who I have also seen through losing friends and family there. Without this connection, I think our days would be quieter and darker. And I am uplifted every time we come here and gather as friends and fans. Thank you for the donations, the people who support me and what I do, keeping me alive through just small donations or even shopping at myfavoritegroomer.com or dogupstand.com. We cannot make it as small businesses. And thank you, Lord, for allowing me to make it. It just looks different right now. I have so much to give, God, and I hear you in every step of the way. You are my mission. You have put me to work, and I am working. If someone here can hear that same voice in their minds, God is putting you to work. You just have to hear where he wants you to be. Sometimes when you can't see where you need to go, you just need to be patient and wait in silence and quietness and just wait for the answer. It will come, and it will unfold exactly how it was meant to be. God, there are people here that are suffering that I don't know of. Please be with them. I lift them up to you. I also ask you to be there for MP's mom. Her mom has COVID right now. Give her the strength to survive it. She's an elderly woman, and I know she needs the strength to survive it. She has a family she would love to be with. God, there's so many DUIs happening right now. Alcohol in the midst of so many deaths. So many. Across the nation, not just here in Texas, but here in Texas, it seems like it's an every other day event. You know, people I don't think our DUI drivers are sitting here in my live chat. I don't know how to reach them, but through you. I know we all don't want to lose a family member like I did from intoxicated manslaughter or anything like that. I know we all don't want to lose someone that we love and know through DUI. There's so many ways to prevent this from happening, and it starts with people around those people. We all know who they are. We all know that families allow this kind of stuff to continue happening. We know that the families and people and friends know their friends drink and drive. We know that. I don't think it's their fault, but I think we can do better. I think families can do better. I remember there's a time I ran up on David in the driver's seat and he was intoxicated. I pulled up my car and he backed up and he hit my car with his brand new car, and my car was brand new as well. I jumped out of my car in this cute little dress after finding David on Apple Maps through his phone because it was my plan. I was at his family's house. I didn't know that was his family's house. Every one of his family sat outside and they were hanging out, drinking. There was probably 30 people there. It had been a long day and I was at work. And this is a hard story to tell because I've never let you in before, YouTube. It was a long day at work. David said he was going to tell his mom that he was marrying me. It was now 5:30 p.m. I had finished work by myself. I went home, showered, changed, and I was organizing something. I was going to go to Container Store and get some more of these bins to continue organizing. And I thought, where's David? So I pull out my phone. I go, Apple, find my phone. And I find David's phone. I follow the maps to where he's at. I pull up. He sees me holding a beer in the doorway of this house with 30 people inside and outside of this house during 5:30 on a weekday. He was intoxicated beyond belief. He looked at me and what would look like a very happy, fun, haha, it went angry because I have now seen him. And he saw me. He was intoxicated. He was besides himself. He was not of David that I knew. He ran to his car to drink and drive. I put my little car, it was a little, what I call a churro car. It was a little Spark that I bought just to rent out on churro. I parked it so that he would have to hit it to leave because I didn't want him leaving. He backed into it. It was a brand new car. And his Malibu was brand new. I helped him get it. I helped him fix his credit and get this brand new Malibu. I helped him so much, God. He backed into my little car. I have already jumped out. I jumped out screaming, "Ah! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!" And I'm yelling, and all these 30 Hispanic family looking at me. I look like the crazy-o, but I'm sober. I didn't want my David drinking and driving. He could kill someone. I reached he's in the car. He's angry, mad, hitting everything. He went to roll up his window. I put my arm in the window. He rolled his window up on my arm. I'm reaching for the keys and I kept yelling, "Help me!" Because there was men, women, family, uncle. There was family there that could have helped me, God. They just stared with their alcohol in their hands. It was so hard to fight this battle alone. It was so hard. Finally, this young cousin, a big young cousin, ran over. I said, "Help me!" And I couldn't get my hand around to get the keys in the ignition. The car was started. He was reversing into my car. The window was on my arm. The window was all the way up my arm. I popped the hood and I said, "Help me! Help me! Help me get him out!" I said, "Get the battery!" That cousin popped the hood and he couldn't get the battery, but he disarmed the vehicle. The window came down. David got out and started running. God, we know who's watching. We know they know their kids and family members, children, uncles, brothers, families, sisters, mothers, fathers. We know that they know that their family drinks. We know that they know that, even take it further, that their children, family members are mentally ill. We know all these things, but yet we hide it away in order to not show ashamedness or get in trouble, but we do nothing. I didn't do nothing, but everyone around me did. They accepted it. David said if it wasn't going to be allowed here, then it would just happen anyway. Let things happen the way they're going to happen. Just let it be. No, that's not the answer. That's not the answer to just let it be. You know what you do? You get rid of every car in the house. You know what you do? You don't allow alcohol in the house. You know what you do? You don't let your son kill your other son by not letting them drive off to a concert in Dallas intoxicated to go find more things to use. And then those family members in Dallas had more things to use. This is only an example of what I know because I lived it. God sees in all things that you do. And eventually there will be a price you will have to pay. And in our case, it was losing these two kids. David and his brother were not very old. Losing them, I don't think would change anything. I hope it does, but I don't think it will. If we would have done better, we could have still seen their lives now. And if we could do better across the planet with such a thing, then maybe there will be less lives lost. So Lord Jesus, as I see the news, a police officer died the other day. A couple weeks ago, another police officer, all from DUIs. People that were driving drunk, killing them. Watch over our people, our friends, our staff, our first responders, our police, our fire department, people that have to show up and try to save lives like they tried to save my mom's life. Watch over these individuals from people who are drinking and driving. Please help us stop it. Lord Jesus, thank you for the balls to talk about this kind of thing right now. It's hard to talk about the truth. Thank you for my friends and my fans. God bless each and every one of them. Thank you for being there for me. Amen. Oh my gosh, I have never told you guys that story. I need a tissue. That was a private story for so long for me. And there's 1,000 of those stories. Betty, my friend Betty, knew all the stories. She knew every story. That's how close we were. When you talk about domestic violence or you talk about being in a relationship like that, it's a very, very hard truth. I met someone last night on a group posting, and the group posting was like, like it was in DFW women or something like that. And I saw this post, and the post was like, hey, I'm in a relationship, or no, it says, I am going through a relationship with domestic violence. I'd really like some friends I could understand. Is anybody else, know what I'm talking about? And if you're willing to be friends, let me know. And there was, out of all the comments, like there'll be a bunch of comments, like there'll be comments on all the posts, like hundreds, right? Anybody want to go camping? There's 300 posts. Anybody want to go dancing? There's 300 posts. But this woman's post had 6 comments. And I said, hey, yeah, I'd love to be a friend. PM me. So she does. And I tell her, I said, hey, I'm not here. I said, are you still in the relationship now? She said, yes. And I said, I've been there, done that. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You have to do that yourself. But I'll be here to listen and to talk and to be your friend. And I told her a little bit of like, I've been through that. Like the last thing we need when we're going through a domestic violent, and I'm not perfect. If he hit me, I'm going to hit back. There's been some really scary times, and I'm not always right, I don't think. But I put in my friend, one of my close friends said, you exhausted yourself in trying to do everything you could to save that relationship. And I believe it. I believe I did do that. When you're in such a relationship, the last thing you want is someone to tell you to leave, to tell you how to leave, to tell you to give up, to tell you to get the F out of there, to tell you where to go, to tell you what to do and how to do it. As if it was easy. If it was easy to just do it, we would. It's not. There's either feelings, there's love, there's a good side and a bad side. It isn't all angry, and it isn't all even the real person. And I say that because I know my mom. My mom was also really mean to me and also really loving to me. Everything wasn't always bad. It wasn't always good. And so learning that kind of love from being born in that, I learned how to deal with violence my whole life. And in learning violence, abuse, physical, mental, verbal abuse my whole life allows me to do this and then go through that and then come back and do this again. So seamlessly that it's hard to, you wouldn't even know it's happening. So I know if I can do it, so has other people have done it. And when you go through something that you care about so much, just leaving isn't the answer sometimes. And for me, that's why you heard it. Now it makes sense, right? I would say when David died, the advice I took from even police officers gave me advice at one point. And that's a story in itself another time. But even police officers told me what to do. And I did actually what they told me to do. I did exactly what those police officers told me to do during 1 year of my relationship with David. And I regret it. I regret how I handled it. In the end, for me, what worked best was that I love you, but I cannot live with you. And that answered a lot of things for me and allowed me to be alive today. If I didn't make that choice to do that, I don't know that I would be alive today. And you have never known that. So thank you for listening. And let me go through the feed before we go into our skit. And I hope I can find some funny out of this. All right. Oh my gosh, Dede, I will pray for you forever. Christine, there's 1,000 things you don't know. 1,000. Dede, my God, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you a virtual hug. Thank you. Good night, Hunter. Thanks for stopping by. Megan said, I had no clue. I don't have the words. Yeah, you have a content creation channel. You're not here to throw people under the bus. Snitch. David would not want to be snitched. You don't want to tell the truth because you're working so hard to fix it. And I was working so hard for him to fix it himself, you know. I'm proud you are so brave for telling us this personal story. Thank you, Megan. I always wondered, Grandma Shell said. Dede, I'm so thankful for my girlfriend. She saved my life. That's awesome, TDC. Welcome, TDC. Just remember, someone out there will love you every step of the way, Dede. Oh my gosh. You young man, you're so smart and wise. There's no way you're 17. There's no way. You're like in a 90-year-old body, I think. That's awesome. Rachel says, thank you for sharing this with us. There are so many people who need to see and hear this. Wow, that's crazy. I'm under 17. Okay, under 17 now. I'm going to tell you, Rachel, I've overcome a lot, and I'm not an I person. I do this and I do that. I love this. I love that. I want that. I want that. I do this. I like that. I like this. I'm not that. But since we're talking, it's like when I share certain parts, like when I talked to my friend Reed today, he was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? He's like, I'm concerned about you, Dede. And I was like, me too. But I was like, I'm getting through. I'm getting better, a little bit better every day. I'm getting through, you know. What's funny is that if I can look back and say, I can love someone who caused so much pain in my life, because he was not always of his right mind. And that's an addiction. When you have an addiction to substance abuse of any kind, that person is not always good and not always bad. And you have to know that. If I told you to do something that you know you cannot do fast, like what if I said, I want you to stop eating sugar? I don't think you realize what sugar we eat, how much sugar we actually eat. If I said, stop eating sugar right now, today, I think that you would go through I surely will, go through some body withdrawals. You're going to be angry, feisty, fussy, angry, pissed, moody. You're going to go through that for a minute until you get to where you're clean from sugar. What if that's alcohol? Or what if it's a drug? What if it's a prescribed drug? You know, there's documentaries that we watch that show us so much about people. And what if their struggle is real? And people relapse because they can't stay clean from sugar, from anything, okay? So if you could know David or anyone like him, I loved him the same. I just don't want danger. So I loved him the same. Even in the pain, it was like, to be able to love unconditional, can you do that? Can you love someone unconditionally, but love yourself more? Love that person unconditionally, but just love yourself just a little bit more so that you can get out of it alive. I didn't say don't love them. I didn't say leave forever. I just said you shouldn't live together. And even then, you know that person best. If it's a bad day, that person will kill you either way. That person will kill you. Nightbot got upset at cat care. Let's see what cat care said here. That's fine. I didn't like the emojis. I've gone 14 years straight without added sugar. It's very addictive. I am struggling, Grandma Shell. I realize, I think I have a sugar problem. I think I'll be doing great, and all of a sudden, I'm just moody. Girl, you persevered through so much, and we're held strong by God. Yes, Pookie, you know some secrets. Went through hell and high water. And MP knows some secrets too. I know, Grandma Shell, I have some 14 sweet teeth. Laugh out loud. Do you, Dad? Are you sure, Daddy? Are you sure, Daddy, you don't want one of these? I'll order it today. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's do this phone call. We already did our prayer. Let's do this phone call. Bachelorette already started, and I'm losing a 2-hour. This is a 3-hour event. Okay, let's do this. This is the only thing keeping Miss Dede alive. We got to make this phone call. Well, shoot. Dadgummit. That's never happened before. What the heck is going on? This is too much. Hello? What? Where's Nacky Swats? Who's all the lurkers out there? I didn't know tonight was going to go that deep. Did you guys know? Huh. That is why I have to be absurd completely. What does that mean? Absurd? What's she talking about? Let me get you guys some of these links. Make sure you order your shirt today. Them pajamas are going to be so... You're stronger than me? What are you talking about? Hello? Look, I don't... What? Oh, my goodness. Is this the skit I have to do? Oh, my gosh. Hold on. What's the name of the video? Oh, yeah. Boot Scoot Security. What's this thing? Hello? No, I'm so glad you told us. I appreciate that, Megan. Hello? Huh? I'm looking to call. What, you got the wrong number? You called me. No, I called you. No, you called. I called you and you called me back. What's your name? Sir Michael? What do you mean, Sir Michael? All right, we'll just go with it. Sir Michael? Is this the Boot Scoot Security? Yes, sir. I'm looking to hire. Yes, I am. I'm looking to hire. Huh? I am looking to hire. Okay. What kind of services do you offer? You're going to run the back fence? You going to run? You mean this one, Bubba? You're going to pass on that one, Bubba? Sir Michael? Yes, okay. I'm here. I'm ready for you. Look, I got a problem here. I got one of these. I got one of my dogs. I don't know why he be scooting his hiney all over the place. He's also my security dog. Yes, he does. He has this routine that he does night watch on the fence line. Yes, sir. Yeah, I need some training on him to stop doing that. He needs to be out there, but he don't need to be barking at 12 a.m. Uh-huh. Sir Michael? Yes, sir. Yeah, we definitely want, well, we got to handle the boot scooting first. The butt scooting? We got to thank you, Megan. We got to handle this boot scooting first. Every time I turn around, if he's he be scooting his honey in front of me right before he dodges right straight out to night watch on the fence line. It's Game of Thrones. Yes, sir. I can't. Huh? Can I smell anything on his rear end? I suppose, if I had to tell you what it was kind of like, I would have to say it's pretty fishy. Huh? How fishy? It's fishy enough. You want me to go and measure how much fishiness comes out of the rear end of my dog? Brownie? You want to come over here so I can measure the fishiness out your rear end? Huh? I don't think he ain't looking at me. He don't like that idea. It's necessary in order to get a quote. Huh? I don't know that I have the equipment to do that kind of measuring right now. I think what we need to talk about is just having the authority for you to come out here and give us some, huh? Tell something about demon and exorcism? Yeah, I gotta fight for the right to go Game of Thrones. That's what I gotta do. How come that didn't get moderated sooner? Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Fight for your life out there, man. Someone will stick their finger up you and release your anal glands if you don't fight for your life. If we are good, you'll definitely pass. Brownie, we're going to have to measure your rear end liquid solution. Huh? What? Turn the dog, lay him on his backside. And do a decompress, and then the fluid will come out. Make sure I capture it in a Ziploc bag. Is this boot scoop security? I mean, what are we talking about here? All I understand is that, you need to weigh and measure all the anal glands in order to resell? I say, how much can you get for this anal glands? So, you know how many anal glands I've expressed in my career? Why are you now just coming to surface? I think I've done like 56,000 dogs' anal glands. And some of them had a lot going on. I need a stinker meter? Where do you get one of them? This thing? That's a stinker meter? Come on, Brownie, we gotta meter your stink. Brownie, come here, we gotta meter your stink. Come on, bud. Come on, come on. Wait, what? You think I could try it? Let's go. This one with the hole in it. Yeah. Hold on. I'm not really sure that I'm dealing with that. I'm not really sure about it. I'm not. Listen. Maybe I had it done the wrong direction. Huh? We don't have anal glands? Humans don't have anal glands? Huh? Why? Why would you tell me to use a stank meter then? If you know what you have me doing over here, acting like a givehead, that's what it is. Are you profiting off of this right now? Huh? Run, Brownie, run! What? Brownie ain't left his position. Let me see what's going on. We need... Brownie, listen. Before you can run the fence tonight, we've got to do some decontamination. Brownie! 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 You need to hurry up and run! Brownie! Brownie, that's not you, Brownie. That's not... I've been talking to you, Brownie. That's not even you. That's not Brownie. Where'd he go, Brownie? Brownie? Brownie, where'd you go, Brownie? Brownie? Where's Nucky Sweats? That wasn't even Brownie. I was talking to Brownie the whole time. That wasn't even him, man. Faith looked at me like I would have lost my damn mind. Listen here, Sir Michael. My dog is incognito right now. How can we do this without having to do the measurement on the anal gland solution with the measurement tool? Look, this is my problem. In the middle of the night, I got this fool dog out there running around like a free yin-yang. And he be over here jumping the fence trying to attack what's on the other side. Huh? There are night watchers in my backyard? I don't really need to know that right now. I'd rather not know. I'm afraid of the dark, Sir Michael. So I cannot, huh? You want me to sit in here in the silence in the dark while you're here with me on the phone so I can get ready to be not afraid of the dark? Huh? You would want me to do some... Huh? Brownie better hit the road. All right, Sir Michael, I'm sitting here in the dark and I feel something crawling on my back now. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. This is why I'm scared of the dark. Whatever is crawling on my back is now moving over to the right of my face. And you're not anywhere here. I can't see you, nor can I feel you. You're not helping me. So if you want to tell me I have night watchers behind my back fence, this is not going to be okay. Huh? Brownie, will you hurry up and come let me weigh out your anal gland solution so we can get done with this little skit? This is scaring me. Brownie, this is scaring me. Huh? I'm not going to do that. Huh? I'm scared of the dark. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Brownie's out of here. He left. He left. He got on the train. Yes, he did. He got on the train. He's out of here. I'm scared of the dark because my dad would scare me so much as a child. I cannot go outside without being jumped out of the fence by him. He would jump out of the bushes. He would jump from behind the fence. He would scare me through my door window. He would scare me in my car. He would jump from the back seat of the car and jump to the front seat out of the blue. I can't do this. Sir Michael? I thought you were supposed to talk me through this blackness here. Huh? I'm scared of the dark. You can't be doing this. Brownie, Sir Michael said we need to measure your anal gland solution to get off the phone. Listen, you can't keep me torturing me here like this, Brownie. Brownie, come out of the dark. Come on now. We got to measure your anal gland solution. Come on, he said roll over and squeeze hard. Brownie, get over here. This is too much for me. I'm scared of the dark. Huh? Is Brownie at the gate fence right now? No, Brownie's not at the gate fence right now, but there's a huge blue dragonfly out there flying around looking at me. Huh? What do you mean I gotta take off? What, you gotta take off to go what? That's not okay. Huh? Something's tickling my neck. Sir Michael, something's tickling my neck, and I'm sitting in the dark. I'm not having this no more. This is ridiculous. Something's on the back of my neck. Oh my gosh, something's on the back of my neck right now. Ah! Something's tickling my neck. If I turn around and it's a person standing there, I'm going to freak out. Sir Michael, I'm not going to do this with you. No, sir. No, sir. Nuh-uh. All right, Sir Michael, I've come up with a contraption of anal gland solution. It looks like it's about 2 ounces. Huh? Yeah, you want me to taste test it? Huh? I'm not gonna taste test this. I thought this was a bootskate security. Huh? Okay, I taste tested it. This is too much for me. Huh? It don't taste like anything. Huh? I'm supposed to taste test it inside the Ziploc bag. Okay. All right, I'm done. I don't know where that's going, but I'm not going to be taste testing that right now. And, Megan, thank you for your donation. Brownie is draining his anal glands. Oh, Brownie. Now we cannot stop thinking about Brownie's anal glands. Anyhow, I hope you had a good time. And maybe we'll talk about it again soon. We went somewhere far down deep into the anal gland skit, and it'll be interesting where we pick up and leave with this one later. Since you guys know what anal glands are, you guys know this is a pretty disgusting discussion. Oh my gosh. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being out here. Thanks for letting me share with you. The reason I wanted to share was because there's a lot of DUIs right now, like a lot. And they're across like everywhere. They're everywhere from Jersey, New Jersey to Texas to California. Cathartic. Your skits are somehow cathartic. You love them, Grandma Shell? Oh gosh. Some of these skits, I have no idea where they come from. And then honestly, you know, there's no one on the other side of the phone, which makes it kind of like, where does the conversation come from? Anyhow, check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com. Be sure you sign up for the newsletter. And if you haven't, go re-up. Where is Brownie? I think he's in the front room. You're welcome for your helpful videos. Sheila, thanks for being out there. Thanks for listening. This is a tough one tonight. This is a tough one because I shared some stuff that was heavy. And it's my stuff, you know, that y'all never knew about. But it needs to be shared because DUIs are happening everywhere, and it's not always the person that's addicted that can fix it. It has to be people around him have to help fix it as a sole group, not one person. All right, love you guys. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.